The road to the Israeli military outpost near Syria winds through minefields fenced with barbed wire, left from previous wars over the Golan Heights. Israel seized the area from Syria during the 1967 Six-Day War. As Israeli teams were clearing minefields to make way for more wind turbine farms, Hamas attacked Israel in the south on October 7.
There is no formal war between Israel and Lebanon, nor between Syria and Israel. But in the past few weeks, the northern border of Israel has seen pretty significant exchanges of fire.
Most of the clashes are happening across the Israel-Lebanon border, led by the Shiite Islamist group Hezbollah, with Israel Defense Forces in response striking Hezbollah projectile launch sites, observation posts, and other military infrastructure in Lebanon. So far, Israel says at least 76 Hezbollah militants and 7 Israeli soldiers have been killed. Hezbollah and the Shiite militant group in Syria did not join Hamas' full-scale military offensive against Israel, but the tensions are high, and the Israeli Golani brigade stands ready on the north border. At this military outpost near the border with Syria, we are limited in what we can film. Nothing that can disclose the location, equipment used, or personnel numbers. Soldiers' last names, like Yair's, are also off-limits.
Of course, things are a little bit more tense since there is a war going on, so our readiness is a little bit higher. But we're here for as long as it takes, and we're here for a long time.
In response to the Hamas attack, the Israeli government mobilized 360,000 reservists. Yair says he got his first reserve call on the day Hamas attacked Israel. Ariel, another reservist, says this war is different from the previous rounds of violence between Israel and its neighbors because of the cruelty of Hamas' attack against civilians.
It feels much more personal, much more serious, because everybody in the state of Israel knows somebody that was there, or somebody that got killed or got injured on the terrible attack on the 7th of October. So the second I got the call, I couldn't just sit at home and do nothing.
Ariel says they've been serving for over a month, but they're committed and have strong support back home.
We didn't want this war, okay? This war has been forced on us, okay? We didn't want this to happen, but this is the only place that we have, and this is the only Jewish country that we have, and we will fight on this Jewish country, and we will do whatever we need to do.
As we drive into Kiryat Shmona closer to the Lebanon border, the app people use when they're too far away to hear the sirens warns of another rocket attack. These days, the city of Kiryat Shmona, in quieter days home to 22,000 people, is a ghost town. It was evacuated along with residents of 27 other Israeli towns and villages within several kilometers of the northern border. The city recently lost a favorite lunch spot on a main street, heavily damaged following a direct hit by a Hezbollah rocket. Despite the constant whirring of drones in the air, the Israeli military calls the weapons exchanges with Hezbollah below the threshold of war, warning, however, that in case of escalation of attacks, it will deepen its response. Natasha Mosgovaya, VOA News, Northern Border of Israel.